Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses, back here with my free 10-pack box opening from the new Tenacious set here in NBA 2K25 MyTeam. As always, when I call these 10-pack boxes on Fridays free, I'm referring to the fact that I grinded for this 10-pack box from the agendas. Will hopefully earn enough of the gold GOAT Festival pieces from the week 4 or week 5 festival. I don't really know what week we're in anymore, it doesn't really matter. But hopefully we get more of this current week's gold pieces to get that other 10-pack box from the exchange, which I believe costs 25 gold pieces. So that'll come in a future video. We'll see if we're able to earn enough gold pieces tonight, because once this video goes live, if you see this video going live within the first maybe 30 minutes to an hour or so of the video going up, then I may be live on YouTube for the first time in I think 3 to 4 months. Just gonna be playing some park co-op with randoms. I'm not gonna be squatting up with anyone who I know of. If you happen to be in chat and you want to squat up, sure, why not? We can go for a short run. I don't really want to stream for more than like an hour to an hour and a half. I'm really, again, I talked about this earlier on in one of my videos this week, that I got a new laptop a few days ago and I want to take it out for a little bit of a test drive to see how much I like it, and more so than that, how the quality shapes up when I end up watching that stream back. So I want to make sure that there's no choppiness or anything like that. So yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna stream for the first time in 3 to 4 months. Excited for that. Even if no one shows up, if you do show up, appreciate you, and if you don't, still appreciate you for just watching this video. We'll hopefully have more streams coming out in NBA 2K26, and hopefully it's with a laptop that will give me no technical issues, unlike the previous ones that I've used. So yeah, in the early testing phase with this laptop. But anyways, enough rambling, no more of that. Let's get into today's content. I just wanted to mention that I will be going live on YouTube shortly after this video goes up on the channel itself. So yeah, a couple of GO cards came out today, but I don't really care about any of them. Kawhi Leonard, Nikola Jokic, and Vince Carter. All fun cards, I'm sure, but I won't know until maybe Season 9 if they drop some MT GOAT packs, which they're probably not going to do. Even if they do, I'm not going to really care. It's going to be Season 9, right? In terms of the cards that are obtainable, these 199 overalls, I will say the 100 overalls do look to be better than last week's. This Jalen Rose card is a 6'8" point guard, and last I checked, he was under 90K. Let's see if that is still the case. Yeah, there is a hollow one up actually for just under 87K, which is not bad, I guess. But I'm sure you guys don't want to be spending 87K MT on a 100 overall card when we're in the final week of July. But regardless, he could be a really good card for you. I don't know what his jump shot is like or anything like that. As for the other cards, I mean, Darius Miles could be a lot of fun if they modified his jumper. Desmond Bane being point guard eligible is pretty cool. I think he's 6'5". Yeah, 6'5", so not like the tallest point guard, but I kind of like that they made him point guard eligible. Then Bobby Portis should be fun to use. That's a pretty dope card art for him. Really interesting theme. I'm getting like a Halloween vibe from this set, which is interesting given that, once again, we're a week away from August, so don't really know what 2K is doing there. And I don't really know, I mean, I do know, right? We'll take a look at the agendas. What I should have done, I'll do it real quick right now in case I'm not. Let's make sure that I'm recording. Looks like we are. Hi, YouTube. There's our 10-pack box. What I was trying to allude to before, we're going to get our 100 overall tomorrow. If you look at these Tenacious agendas, right? These are arguably the easiest agendas that we've gotten so far. This one could be a little tough if you don't have Invincibles that you feel comfortable dunking with, but everyone should have Invincible Carmelo Anthony and Invincible Devin Booker. You can find a way to get dunks with them, I think, pretty easily. This is the agenda that I think is a little rough. I mean, yes, the season has now been live for, what, 4 weeks, right? I think this is the 4th, right? We're in GOAT Festival week 4 now, right? So we've had 4 weeks since Season 8 has gone live, and I think the majority of people playing this game have hit level 40. Funny enough, I just hit level 40 playing the game today and grinding out these agendas, but I got this agenda done with the Kyrie Irving GOAT card that I got from buying the Pro Pass this season. So if I didn't buy the Pro Pass, I would have not been able to get this agenda done until, you know, later on today, when I would have gotten the GOAT Dr. J card. So and you know, in case you guys don't believe me, because I am very slow when it comes to grinding out my levels, but yes, you can see right here, Dr. J is finally home. I still want to redeem this now because I don't want it to clog up my unopened packs. Speaking of packs, let's quickly look at the pack market. You could see in the description for the MyTeam GOAT Festival Week 5 Hall of Fame box, it says if you open this box 3 times, you get a GOAT Unauctionable Player Collection reward. Now, I don't know what that means. I haven't seen anybody open up 3 of these boxes on Twitter or anything. I haven't really looked all that hard. But regardless, if this is just a random unauctionable GOAT card and not a GOAT option pack, this is an absolute crime. And even if it is an option pack, spending $300 this late, unless you're still really enjoying NBA 2K25 MyTeam, I think is also a really bad idea. And again, that's not me coming from a place of pocket watching. You know, you could be in a place financially where, you know, you could splurge on these boxes now and still feel more than comfortable dropping another, you know, $5 to $15, maybe even $20,000 on packs in NBA 2K26 MyTeam. And that's totally fine. I just feel like the value to me isn't there. And the value is definitely not there if this is just a random GOAT, because then you're spending $300 to get potentially an unauctionable GOAT Stephen Curry, versus on Tuesdays, if you were to buy 151 pack box, yes, you're going to pull majority of the time a Galaxy Opal player, but even if you pull a Stephen Curry, at least you can then sell that card on the auction house and not potentially have to quick sell them for a couple thousand MT. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of these Hall of Fame boxes the way they're currently constituted. I think they should be doing a lot better. All right, do I have anything else I want to talk about before we move on to the the exchange? How could I forget the exchange? I have no way of proving it to you guys. We're in week 5, which makes sense because we're 4 weeks in. This is the 5th week just starting. 2K is really not pulling any punches, man. Taco Fall, George Murison, Ben Simmons. This is, I think, the second to last, the penultimate content drop, because next week should be the final Friday, or sorry, next week should be the final week where we get content. So next Friday should be the final Friday of the year that we get brand new players. And so 2K is trying to go out with a bang, going for everybody's pockets. Taco Fall, George Murison. I mean, Murison's what, 7'7", and Taco Fall is 7'5". So there are going to be plenty of people that are still going to be, you know, spending hundreds, probably thousands of dollars trying to get enough of the GOAT pieces required, 60 for each of these cards, to get at least one of them, right? And then Ben Simmons, I'm seeing people on Twitter saying Ben Simmons is only 30 GOATs. It is crazy, absolutely crazy, where where 2K has their community. You know, it's really, really, in my opinion, it's really sad. What else is really sad? J.R. Smith being 15 GOAT cards. If he was 10, maybe I'd consider trying to grind for him a little bit, because he is in a New York Knicks uniform in that card art. But 15 is crazy, and I think the only thing crazier than that is Steve Francis being 10. How is Steve Francis 10 a week after Tyronn Lue was 5? 2K really does not want any of us to get these GOAT cards without grinding this game like it's a part-time or potentially a full-time job. Klay Thompson, I wish I could show you guys my text receipts, but I texted the guy who I play Park with every single Sunday for the win streak. I predicted that we were going to get Klay Thompson this week. It made a lot of sense to me. I'm seeing a lot of people get Klay Thompson out of their Showdown rewards, their Park rewards when they hit the max tier. For, I think for Showdown it's what, 200 wins, and for Park it's 400 wins, and then you get an invincible option pack. I'm seeing Klay Thompson cards fly out of those packs all season. I was waiting for Klay Thompson to come out, and I feel like I'm probably in the minority here. I'm happy that Klay Thompson is in the exchange. I was recently talking about buying Klay Thompson from the auction house for like 400K, one that was fully badged out. I will gladly take this Klay Thompson card right here for 60 of these gold event cards Should not be all that hard to get. We're going to get at least 3 GOAT cards from grinding out the game on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. And then again, we have the Park Streak on Sunday, and then King of the Court tomorrow. This weekend's going to be kind of tough. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to grind out both game modes, but I'm hoping I can at the very least hit top 50% in King of the Court again. And I think I got top 10% last week, but I'll be happy with top 50% this week. Paolo Banchero, I've now pulled him like 3 times. I actually just got him today out of my MyTeam mobile 3,750 MT pack, or VC pack rather, which is hilarious. Rick Smits, this is arguably the best value Dark Matter that we've gotten in the exchange so far to date. He is 7'4", I believe. I just think it's really hard to get excited about a Dark Matter center when we are, again, in the final few days of July and 5 weeks away from NBA 2K26 MyTeam kicking off on August 29th. I already have Manu Ginobili, don't really care about this. So, I mean, for me personally, I'm going to go for the Rick Smits, the 100 overall premium option pack. As always, try to give myself as many chances as possible to potentially get Victor Wembanyama. I can't believe I pulled 2 100 Yao Mings before I pulled 1 100 Victor Wembanyama, but that is the current state of this game, I guess. But yeah, I definitely want this Klay Thompson card, and then I think that's going to basically be it. All right, let's go ahead and jump into some of these packs. We have the 10-pack box. We have a, let's get this lightning strike out of the way. I don't want to really even worry about this pack at all. We have a Glow 99 plus pack, which is pretty dope. I think I have Diamond Alvin Adams already. I do. Yes, I do. Okay, we'll quick sell everything. But we got this pack from Breakout. So I think they might have put in one final Breakout update to have Dark Matter players on the first board. There will be a point in time over the next couple of weeks, sometime probably before we get the MyTeam preview, which is going to be during the week of August 11th, which we are roughly 3 weeks away from, as we get a new Dark Matter. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, so you guys should hopefully enjoy that video. I'm going to be giving my honest opinion on NBA 2K25 MyTeam as a whole, not just talking about this season, but I really want to talk about, we get Steve Smith. That's actually nice. I was trying to get him earlier and I forgot to buy him, so I'll take that. I have some thoughts, obviously, on a number of things in this game when we're looking back on the entirety of NBA 2K25 MyTeam. And, you know, we were just talking about how I got that 99 plus overall glow pack from Breakout. Breakout is going to be one of the game modes I'm probably going to spend the most amount of time talking about, because Triple Threat Offline and Clutch Time Offline were 2 of the game modes that I spent the most time playing last year. And I have videos that I put out on this channel where I was talking about ways to maximize your MT earned, best ways to grind for those season-long grindable cards. Like for me, Pink Diamond Hakeem Olajuwon was a card who I barely even used. Like I used him a little bit, but I more so enjoyed the grind for that card than I did getting that card. Like the journey was more fun for me than the final destination. So yeah, really looking forward to hopefully getting some news about NBA 2K26 MyTeam that will give those of us that do like to play this game offline in some capacity some reason to be excited, because Breakout, conceptually really cool, but the execution, I mean, you could not have made this game mode be any worse, I think, than it ended up being, as we start with the Dark Matter right here in pack 1 of this 10-pack Tenacious box. So yeah, I'm blanking. That video will come out in the next 2 weeks. I want to like properly write some notes down and, you know, kind of treat it like a podcast. You know, I did say when I did the last episode of the podcast here on this channel with Harry that we're going to rebrand it, I think, to the Broth Cindy MyTeam show. And I think coming into NBA 2K26, I kind of want to do more of that. So there will be a video as well. I don't want to tease too much, but there will be a video that I will release at some point in August. Who is this? Oh, we get Bobby Portis. That's cool. I'll take New York Knicks legend Bobby Portis. So there will be at least 2 videos that I will drop in August that will be for sure coming out in the next couple of weeks. One will be my review of NBA 2K25 MyTeam. The other will be some things for you guys to expect from me content-wise in NBA 2K26. Although I still have yet to pre-order the game, which is hilarious. Well, we'll pre-order it later. I'm not in any rush. Okay, we get another shake, which is always nice to see. I always like seeing the shakes early in the box because, you know, that gives me more opportunities to get shakes later on in the box, right? Obviously. But I just don't like it when we have a box and the first, like, 6 or 7 packs are all just, like, you know, gems of the game or Series 1 cards. We get another Dark Matter here, but this one will not be Bobby Portis or, well, actually only Bobby Portis, right? Because he's the only Dark Matter we've pulled so far. A Western Conference card. I already forgot all the Dark Matters. Who is this? Oh, it's Darius Miles. All right, so arguably the 2 Dark Matters I was most interested in. Bobby Portis and Darius Miles. We get them, which is nice. Because that leaves us with Dion Waiters. Okay, that's a regular shake. Is that a pink diamond? It's an amethyst? What? Is this going to be a Gems of the Game card? Or a Series 1 card that I don't have? Dude, I've not seen an amethyst shake in so long. And yet, in 5 weeks from now, I'll probably be seeing a couple of amethyst shakes if we open up any packs. Who is this? Is this Joel Embiid? Do I not have Joel Embiid Series 1 card? I guess I don't. All right, welcome to the squad, Joel Embiid. I just got your 100 overall a couple of weeks ago. Final 3 packs? Oh, no, we still have some packs left. Final, like, 4 or 5 packs coming up right here as we get Malik Williams. Don't know who that is. Hopefully, you guys have had some decent luck with your free 10-pack boxes lately. My buddy who I play Park with texted me and told me that he ended up getting 100 Domantas Sabonis, which is pretty cool. I think the only hundreds that we're going to end up getting from boxes this season are going to be point guards as I pull my brother, Moses Brown. Pretty dope. Jan Moses Brown, terrible joke. Also terrible ending to this box so far as we get a duplicate. We get LeBron James. All right, we get LeBron James and Julius Randle. Pretty dope. 2 great forwards in the history of the Lakers, and we end with a gold. So once again, we keep getting these boxes where, you know, we just don't get a lot that's exciting, you know? Like, getting a 100 overall would have been really cool. Like, I would have loved to have gotten, you know, like, I mean, not Grant Hill. Jalen Rose would have been great. I'm confusing my 6'8" point guards. Jalen Rose would have been great. I would have taken Sabonis, you know, just to say I got one of these 100 overalls. That's not a point guard, you know, but whatever, man. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get that other 10-pack box out for you guys, but like I said, we're going to hopefully be live here on YouTube shortly after this video goes live. I got to see if I have my YouTube streaming set up already on this OBS on this computer, so we're gonna figure that out. If I can stream, I will stream, and we'll be live for about an hour or so hopefully you guys can tune in for that if I am able to go live. Otherwise, I'll hopefully be able to go live tomorrow at some point, because I really want to test out streaming on this computer to see what it looks like. Do we drop any frames, anything like that? Yeah, curious to see what happens. Love you all. Hope you guys are having a great Friday, and until next time, I'll see you later.